I'm very picky though, so.
Aren't we all though? To be realistic.
Yeah, but I'm very picky, but I never played up upon how picky I am. Because I get really lonely and desperate sometimes.
It's 12:02, just me and you, and quite a few other girls around you on the dance floor. I draw you near, let's get out of here, let's get in a cab, I'll buy you a kebab.
Way to just like take the mood. Like.
It's true though. I mean, that's the thing though with girls or with anybody who hasn't been in a relationship in a while. They're picky and they want certain things, but for instance, I go out on a date with a guy and I really like somebody that pays for the girl. And, you know, if I'm feeling lonely and he kind of halves out the check and I get my own drink and we sit down, normally when I'm feeling, you know, very at my self-esteem as well, then I'll say, no, oh crap, that's crappy, like, see you later, this isn't good for me. But, you know, if somebody's feeling a little down or something and that happens, then they'll kind of let it slide. And I feel like people get into relationships like that all the time when they wanted something, but if it doesn't quite meet up to it, they kind of go with it. And I feel like, you know, you only have one time to really fall in love. Exactly. And so it's important to always, no matter if you haven't had a boyfriend in 5 years or if you've been single or you're a little bit lonely or something, then you should still keep to your standards.
Hear that? Don't just settle just because you're lonely. Besides just being the talented musician that you are, you're also quite the comedian.
Really?
Yeah, so we're going to read a few of your tweets that we've been creeping on. Some of the funny ones. So what do we got here? What does Vinyl Buzz think is funny? Oh, here we go. They should make airport full-body x-ray machines more efficient, like, hey, there's no bombs on you, but you should really get your liver checked out. Clever. That was nice. Actually, that made me laugh. That was a good one. I wish we still settled our differences with duels, because they would make road rage a lot more interesting. That one...
That was when I was living in LA.
That's a good one. Road rage would definitely be more interesting and more fun. My favorite one was watching the Lakers versus Houston. I'm sorry, but I can't help but laugh rapturously every time the commenter says world peace. And he's blocked by world peace. And here comes world peace down the side.
Have you seen it though? It's so funny. Yeah. I just can't. I want to be serious, but every time I'll just be sitting on the couch and, you know, I'm like, every time. And then, you know, an hour later, an hour into the game when all my friends are like, yeah, that was funny the first 3 times, I'm still like, oh, world peace. You know, an hour later.
Yeah. No, it's funny. I mean, I don't know why he changed his name. What's the meta, though?
I don't know.
Like, world peace, alright, you're for world peace, but what's meta? Like,
I have no idea. I'm more of a Utah Jazz type person.
Oh, really?
When Karl Malone was still around.
Oh, Karl Malone.
Yeah, I got the golden years of the Utah Jazz. John Stockton, Jeff Hornacek, Ostertag. I went to a basketball camp with Antoine Carr.
This girl.
And I got a picture with him. It was like the biggest weave ever. I still remember I had like these red basketball shorts on that came down to my, past my knee. And I was just like, Antoine Carr, oh my gosh.
Nice. I'm a Cavs fan, obviously. You know, Cleveland boy, but
whatever.
Yeah, you know, Mark Price, come on. Craig Elo, Brett Daughtry, no. Alright, well, whatever. Oh, wait, I think we have another one. Oh, wearing a turtleneck is like being strangled by a really weak person.
That was Mitch Hedberg. I quoted.
Who?
What? Okay, everyone, Mitch Hedberg is my favorite comedian of all time.
Mitch, yeah. I love Mitch Hedberg.
Yeah, he's really great.
No, seriously.
In fact, the whole band quotes him all the time. He's a really great comedian. He actually passed away. I don't know where he's from, but we went to a little thing that they did in Austin, Texas, kind of like in memory of him. And his wife came up, I think it might have been his ex-wife, I'm not sure, but she came up and introduced him, and then we saw a video and saw his backstage comedian stuff, and he's just so funny.
So that's where you get all your...
Maybe. He's just very quirky, he's very sarcastic, and I also like that he's not very dirty.
Yeah,
I feel like, I mean, I'm all down for a dirty joke, but I feel like a lot of comedians just rely on that to be funny or the shock factor, and he was always like that. Turtlenecks. He just, when people ask me what's the best advice you have for people, I used to answer that question pretty well, but now I have no idea. There's so many different ways. One of my friends went completely viral on the internet. One friend got on the dancing competition. I got on The Voice out of all things. Somebody got on a Super Bowl commercial, and their song went to #1. It's like, who the heck knows what you can do in the music industry? You just got to dip your toes in everywhere. You know, be a slob. My guitar player, I asked what he did for his girlfriend for Valentine's Day, and he said, we don't celebrate Valentine's Day because every day for us is Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. Isn't he cute?
Are you getting sick now?
No, I think that's a really good perspective, actually.
Oh, I read this thing online today. Like, you know what I'm talking about, right?
iPhone fail.
iPhone fail. But yes, thank you. Well, I was reading an iPhone fail today, and it was, dude, smoothest guy ever. He was like, the girl was saying, I don't know which one of them were saying. He was like, I care about you a lot. I know it's going really fast, but like, I really want you. And she was like, I do too, but I just feel like you're gonna love somebody else and find another girl. And he's like, I am gonna love somebody else in 10 years, and she's gonna call you mommy. And then
ooh, that was pretty
that was smooth. And then she's like, your house, 15 minutes. So
well, that was a good one. I want to meet this smooth talker.